Hello all. First things first, do we have sound or is this one of those silent movies again? If someone can quickly please comment and let me know, and I'll just have a quick look at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, Grace is doing her makeup. Ooh, so we can get in a cuppa. Yeah, we're just waiting for Grace to do her cuppa. That's what I'm waiting for. Sound good. Thank you so much, Chris. That's really appreciated, bud. So let's start from the top. Yes, Grace is just sorting out a cuppa for the both of us. So I'm going to move this because I'm looking up at the screen and I'm looking away from the camera. And now we've got the lights in the picture. Tap that down a bit. Nope, still got a bright idea. Victor, hello buddy, how are you keeping, mate? Hope you're keeping well. And Mr. Paul Woods, welcome in bird. And Randall Ellison, good to see you again. Thank you very much for dropping in. And of course our Andy. Yeah, you know I always ask it, Andy, but you actually... Well done, Andy, you beat me to it. I think you must be getting annoyed with us asking all the time. But yeah, it's going to do a direct link to your stream tomorrow from ours when it ends tonight. Andy. There's a ghost in here. Yes, that was a box falling over. Oops, I'll sort that out in a minute. Where was I? Chris, welcome in, bud. I hope you're keeping well as well, bud. Bud. Andy. Randy. Andy. What Andy gets up to, either in a live stream or in his own private time, I don't want to know. Especially, I presume he's doing like an OnlyFans live stream then, is he? Well, come on, Rob, get your brain in gear. Bring on the Horlicks. I've not had that for donkeys, Andy. Stephen. Oh, yeah, Stephen Cameron. I do apologise, mate. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you as well. And Paul Bottrell. Evening, Grace, and even Rob and Grace and all in the chat. Thank you for coming in. One for Brian. Yeah, definitely one for Brian. It was planned. Martin Shipman, I can't join you all tonight, but I hope you enjoy yourselves. No worries, Martin. Thank you for sticking your nose round the door and saying hello anyway. It's appreciated. Always good to see you, mate. And Richard, Mr. Snowman. Yeah, I have replied to you, bud. And Timber Surf, welcome in. Getting ahead of the game yet. And Flymo, Adam. It's been a warm Christmas, if nothing else. It was fine. I hope you had a good time too. Yeah, it was weird. About 11 degrees we had here on Christmas Day. Really weird. Damp though. Proper damp. And don't worry, it's only Paul using his rhyming humour. Oh yeah. Badly using it, you mean, Andy? How cold is it in there, Rob? 14 degrees. And getting warmer. Although I must admit, Grace, that's Grace in the type in there. I've kind of got your hot water bottle behind my back. It's warm in the shed. It's about 14 degrees. It'll raise up a bit more. Plus we've got that other heater. And that's a quick catch up. Hope everybody's keeping well. God knows what we've got planned for tonight. As usual, nothing. But we do apologise for the lack of the episode this week. As I say, we've had a fairly chilled week. It is Christmas week, obviously, and we have life getting in the way as usual, as everybody does. Christmas week is a busy week, family and all this sort of thing. So we thought, rather than pressure ourselves, we thought, you know what, it doesn't hurt to take a break. We have posed a question as well in the old video, asking if people fancy a live stream on Tuesday evening or not. It's entirely up to you guys. We're quite happy to do one from 11:30 through to about maybe midnight, just for an hour, just to welcome in the new year sort of thing. But of course everybody's possibly families just celebrating by themselves and everything, and that's absolutely fine. Like we've always said, it's not mandatory. If you want to pop in, shout hello, pop out, that's absolutely fine. If you're spending it with your family, that's even better. But the offer's there if you want. And catch up with the messages. Everybody's saying hello. I always get worried about missing messages, especially when Grace isn't around. But yeah, so what's New Year resolutions have any of you guys got? I was thinking of one. Possibly making a major jump this year in the shed. But I don't know if we can stick to that, to be honest. I really, really don't. I'm not going to make false promises. Still hanging out in Kansas, says Randall. Sorry, Rob, I did see your email, thanks. It's Grace Grace will be joining us shortly. She's just been sorting a drink, sorting herself out. GMT in it, Grace maybe time, as the cup says. Speaking of which, that is one thing we are going to get sorted. We'll probably do a separate short video seeing if anybody wants any mugs or anything. Or I know Jeff can do like all sorts of things, mugs, t-shirts, coasters. You have a word with us, we'll have a word with Jeff. But I think it's better for us and for Jeff, to be fair, if we did like a bulk order. Is Grace joined? Not to make any. Yeah, Richard. Joining us, we're coming apart. Yeah, you need the old, well, I don't think MDF glue would do it. Adam, I had my daughter around over Christmas evening. We had an easy day. Nice one, Adam. Randall, my New Year's resolution is finally to do some work on the house before the thing falls in on itself. I can't make New Year's resolutions because I don't like making false promises. I think my New Year's resolution will always be not to make any resolutions, because I'm one of these guys, you know, if you ask me to do something, don't keep asking me every 6 months. Bramall! Damn, I thought Grace was in a ninja outfit. No, not quite. And she hasn't had a haircut. And Dan, welcome in, bud. God, hey Dan, that fog last night. We were coming back from Glenclwyd. It was about 10 o'clock last night. Between yours and Glenclwyd, nightmare. It all falls apart. Yeah, true. Yeah, at least I'm hoping she's going to join us, I should say. I did give her a call 20 minutes ago and 9 minutes ago. Andy, I've made a few pie crust promises. Easily made, easily broken. The chair. What about the chair? Which chair? Oh! Oh, I'm with you now. Yeah, I see what you meant there. Randall, yeah, I spent my money on trying to let everything else go, but if I don't do something, there won't be a place to store. Well, yeah, that always helps, doesn't it? You know, if you're going to spend a fortune on trains and stuff, it's helpful to have a building around it, protecting it. Fog for the last 2 nights. Well, we didn't have very much fog the night before. Well, we didn't have any the night before, I don't think. Did we? I can't remember. But last night, driving over to Glenclwyd, and then we picked someone up to take them further again that way, and going up Ruath Hill, sorry guys, Dan will know what I mean, going up Ruath Hill, that was it. The visibility was next to nothing. Trains and Muddles. Lyndon, how you doing, bud? Are you keeping well? I just realised I'm not in the picture. And Ian, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Bear with me a second. Alexa, drop in on the kitchen. Let's see if she's there.
Okay, dropping in.
Grace?
Yeah.
Are you joining us?
Yeah. Just making drinks.
Okay. Alexa, drop out.
Alexa.
Ow! I've said hello to you, haven't I, Ian? Ash, I was in Llandudno on Boxing Day. It was very misty driving home. It wasn't good, was it, Ash? What was it like? I know you said you're Carnarvon way, if I remember right. What was it like your side? Oh, it's just everybody saying hello to everybody. Dan, is this where all we hear Grace in the loo farting? Yeah, probably. Dan, you know she can read the comments with the phone, don't you? I think you might be dead. I think you're going under the layout. Went to Llandudno Toipe yesterday, very foggy both ways. Yeah, especially, as I said, it was bad enough by Glenclwyd Hospital, but once we went up Ruath Hill and up by Hollywell and that, like, forget it. And what got me as well, I don't know, any of you got, all you guys will know this, is obviously putting your putting your fog lights on to help visibility, and then you get all these idiots where you go into clear road and they don't turn them off. How was Llandudno anyway, Timber? Did you get any bargains? Any more wagons? Ian, hi everyone, we had rain today. I can't remember the last day we didn't have rain, to be honest. Got some stonking bargains and yes, some mainline tankers. Now there's a surprise. Yeah, I've got to, if I end up being under the patio, at least we have something wrap me before you do it. Yeah, Dan, you wish. No, we've got a dog poo bin and we'll bury her under that, mate. David Martin, alright, how are we all doing? Aye, not so bad, David, good to see you in, I hope you're keeping well. Still only 14 degrees here. Stephen, a lot of fog in the Order Caithness yesterday when we were travelling back on the train from Wick, visiting family near John O'Groats. Ah, yeah, but you do get a lot of fog that way anyway, don't you, mate? We don't tend to get a lot of it round here, but when it hits, it really hits. Met well Chuff. Oh, no way! Oh, that's awesome, Timber. Hello, Ian. Robert! Hello, mate. I hope you're keeping well. Good to see your name in the chat again. Hello, Rob and Grace and everybody in the chat. Merry Christmas. So could he put an extra S on it. And, of course, Happy New Year. Some cars have fog lights on in the summer. Oh, yeah. And Trevor Beale. Good evening, Rob and Grace and everyone in the chat. Well, we're still waiting for Grace to bleed and join us. As usual, MIA. And then I can sort whatever this was that I've now given Brian fuel for. I know I'm well, Rob. We meet all the time. Ah, cool one, mate. I'm pleased with it. As I say, we were working, otherwise we'd have gone to it. We actually completely forgot about it because it is a good place for getting some cracking bargains. I know when we first started, we got a load of track from there. Seen them about 4 times this year. Sweet. Yeah, it is. I've just realised my phone's right next to that. You probably had noises going on there. I know it's a cracking place, and the first time we went, as I say, some cracking bargains, second-hand stuff, and there was some new stuff there. I mean, it's not MIA. It's usually GMT. Well, it's bleeding both. Ah, yeah, filthy animals. Happy Christmas. Hello, matey. Are you keeping well? Nice to see you in Beer Up. Richard, Grace. Yeah, we're still waiting. That might work, Richard. No Grace, boys' night. Now, come on. This space or Grace? Be honest. Be honest, David. You don't come here to look at me. I know you don't. I'm not bothered. But yeah, I've got no idea what Grace has got plans tonight. Whether she's continuing some work on the TMD, or she's doing some work on the hills, or she's going to gas bag all night. No, here we go. Dun dun dun. We have a visitor. There's somebody at the door.
And I wasn't just reading comments, I was hearing the whole thing, Dan.
I thought you might cop that one. I did tell you, Dan, you're in trouble, mate.
Don't go and drink the wrong drink today. So what have you done?
That fell off. It didn't touch it. It fell off.
Right.
I don't even know what's in it.
Well,
Nope.
bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs from me house when we used to use it as a
No, it's
bits and bobs.
it's printer parts.
Oh, that's the wire for the.
Yeah. Took that. Where are we? Let me scroll back a bit. No, Grace, but no. None of the organisers of the Toy Fair well. They're considering another one when they are also running the Transport Festival. They also run. Sweet.
That would be cool because it is quite a busy event.
Oh, Richard saying lock Grace out. And I thought Richard liked you.
That was lucky.
Yeah, don't kill your mum's laptop. Richard. Not wise, dude. Not wise. I think you're dead as well, mate.
I know, I do feel
It's
a
not
bit
one.
of a bear right now.
What's this? The pink windmill?
Huh?
That sounds like a euphemism. I've got to be honest, Chris. The way my mind goes, that does sound extremely rude. Oh, too late, mate. You're a dead man walking. Proper Green Mile stuff there, mate. Stephen, boys will be boys, Grace. Welcome in, Aaron. Evening all. Hi, Grace. Not the rest of it. Keep trying, dude. Keep trying. Dave, moan. No moaning on boys' night. But yes, now Grace is in the house. What?
Never do that again.
In the house.
Jesus Christ.
What? The house.
Just no.
Yeah, why is it annoying?
No, it just.
House. I'll do it even more. I would have got away with it if someone did not snitch on me. She was reading the comments in the kitchen,
I had it
mate.
playing.
She's
No, I haven't now.
no. She had the phone in the kitchen. Anyone know what is the time between 12:26 and 1 called? 26 of the 12th and the 1st of the 1st. Go on, educate us. Because I have no clue. A week? Richard. Hello, Grace. Nice to see you. Did we get trains? No, we didn't get trains this Christmas. The closest we came was a Coca-Cola tram and a steam train calendar. But no trains. It was very much a Star Wars Christmas. But yes, I had this yeah, I get what you did there. But yes, I had this gorgeous tram of Grace's brother, and she managed to break one of the windscreen wipers. The phrase "there's somebody at the door" comes from the kids series with Rod Holinino and the Greenwich Grot Bags who lived in the pink windmill, so it's not a euphemism, just a call out. Oh yes, of course. Right, thank you for the correction. But yes, it was Grot Bag. It was a rod hole that goes with somebody at the door. You can see at Grace's analogue smoke generator. Yes, you can, Grace.
It wasn't me who put the camera in that position.
You're the one that sat there.
Yeah! What do you want me to do? Out the door?
Thank you, Dan. Did it. Let's have a look. Do you know, I never remember it being called that. Thank you, Chris. But yes, I used to watch that. So, how many episodes did that have then? 3 seasons, 3 years, Jesus. 84 to 86. Go for it, Painting. Hello, bud. I hope you're keeping well as well. Thank you for joining us. Ash, did you see the Flying Scotsman in Holyhead a while ago? No. We haven't been getting Steam Trains. Yeah, just carry on doing that and getting us a copyright strike.
Oh, and you've never done that.
We haven't had Steam Trains on the island for a while, Ash, as far as I know.
Well, Klein did know usually.
And Brian, welcome in, bud. The Destructo Man. If anybody's wondering why, if you jump over to Pinnerson Central over on Facebook, Brian is actually destroying his layout and redoing it. Is that a light up albino critter from the Critters? Where? What now? What are you looking at, Dan? Light up albino. No, you've lost me there, mate. Is there anything behind me that looks like a light up albino, Grace? And Brian's got his shopping list ready. I remember I was watching Rod Hull, Keith Harris too. Got to meet Keith and Orville when I worked in Pontins. Cool. Rich, there might be a steam train in Holyhead 1st of March 2025. Oh, I'm not holding my hopes up. All these bloody steam trains are stopping at Llandudno Junction and that's it.
Let's see what day as well.
I bought
Friday.
Video... Oh, you're joking.
No, 1st of March is a Friday.
Guess who won't be seeing it then? I bought a video camera to start making YouTube content with. Awesome news, mate. Awesome. Don't forget, once you start doing it, tag us and I'll make sure I share it. And Brian saying hello, Rob and Grace. Brian, you changing layout, going DCCC. Of course he is. DCCC. DCC. Yeah, shut up. Behind the Pringles tub on your left shoulder.
The tinsel.
That's tinsel then.
No, we kind of started to decorate here and kind of didn't get it done.
Rob and Grace, how about some thoughts and plans on the layout for the next year?
Is that a good idea with us?
Thoughts? Our biggest thing is trying to get this corner finished. Where Grace did a hill with the horse riders and things like that. And then the TND in front of it. Get that corner squared away. That is the biggest thing that we need to do. Is obviously the hill's just about finished. We've got some houses to put in front of the incline. And what was I going to say? Actually, is the I bet it's not plugged in, is it?
No, but it could be, and that'll probably...
Yeah, but it'll crash everything.
That's fine. That's plugged in.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can have this camera or not.
Let's see.
This crashes, everybody.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Blame Robert, but we'll be back. Now, are we still working, guys? Please let me know. Yes, no, maybe.
Oh, Anthony Middleport Junction. Good evening to you as well. Hope you're keeping well.
Are we still live? Please, guys, tell us. And nobody get together and say, listen, let's pretend it's not working.
No, you said that. You've given them an idea, you realise.
Oh, I'm still waiting. Still here. Oh, thank God for that. Right, we'll go sort the camera out in a second.
Alexa,
Where are we?
on the train light.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, turn on the train light.
Thinking about it.
You have to be forceful with it sometimes. I've noticed that.
No, I'm not going DCC, but the test bench is. Appliance cost in the last year and the second of the year. It's UK tour after overhaul. I know what you mean. What's cancelled twice this year? I think we've had one, which is the one which we added to our opening sequence on the videos, where I failed to actually film with the drone.
Oh, that was gutting because the view that you had in the distance, it would have been amazing.
Yeah. I filled Cuddles the orangutan with Kita. I did, to be honest. I thought Cuddles was far cute. I wanted to punch Orville in the face, if I'm honest. I hated him with a passion.
What are we talking about? Something I'm too young for.
Yeah. Anthony, good evening, Rob and Grace and all in the chat. Welcome in, Anthony. Good to see you, bud. Hope you are keeping well. Get that corner squared away. Why was it? Dad joke, Dan. Serious dad joke. Let's jump again. Christmas still here, still working. Yes, 5x5. Thank you, guys. Stephen, in this month's Hornby magazine, there's a model of London Station, 15 by 8 foot.
Huh?
Jesus. Ooh, that
Oh,
might be worth looking at.
Never got that Metcalf in the end, did we? Or have
No.
they bought the new one out yet? Because there's
I
still
don't
a
know.
chance.
Right, let's see if we can.
Tyrone!
You
Hello, buddy.
read for a minute. Just want to try and sort this.
Sorry, I skipped ahead then.
No, it's fine.
Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Yes, you are, says Robert. Live, yeah, it's playing catch up on it. I'm a Trekkie, by the way. Captain Kirk is the best. I kind of like Picard, but then I also like Janeway. And is it Don or Ron? I can't remember. I think it's Don, if I remember.
Oh dear, right.
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah, it is Don.
I'm guessing so because of a D.
But yeah, I'm kind of torn between Picard and Janeway,
No thanks.
to be honest. But then she herself as an actress does play really good as Orange in the New Black. My son Stephen, the old yard at Llandudno station has been cleared and houses getting built on there. There's a railway society wanting to build a railway centre there. That would have been amazing, especially considering how popular it is in the summer.
What have you done with this camera?
I've not done anything with the camera.
No, no, it's off the.
Yeah, so have I done anything to it? Same old formula Christmas as usual. So yeah, ours was busy for sure.
Right, if you jump in front of me, else. Why do that? Nope. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to sort the video out. Hit the screen. Raise
It's
it
so lifelike now, isn't she?
like right. You jump onto there.
Make a cup of tea.
And if you transition it over to that one.
No, it's cold now, isn't it? No more ugly face.
Yeah. Right, guys. So obviously,
You weren't supposed to agree. That was a very quick yep.
we've got Grace's Hills there. These are the buildings that we actually picked up a short while back in an old bric-a-brac shop. So we've got that area to do, and then coming round to the absolute bomb site that is the TND. So that is basically our plan of attack. Is the area in front of the hills, and then over to the TND. Do you want to transfer it back?
Yeah, now I have to put all my ugly on.
Yep. See how quick I answered that again?
Yep. You know you're only supposed to agree to certain things. You always agree to the wrong things, dear.
You know I don't give a monkeys.
Where is your one?
Where is my what?
What you're staring at?
No, I didn't know what it was. I don't want chocolate.
Oh.
Thank you anyway.
I have got a bit hyper-focused on these, haven't I? Are there any British model magazines online?
Yes, there are.
Motorella.
There are
Railway.
a few that you can get an online subscription, and you can actually have them on your phone or your or your tablet.
And see the past ones.
Yes.
Rail Modeler, I think it is.
John had it, didn't he?
Rail Modeler or something, I think it was called. Alright, Rob said you can then bring up the old, like, ones from the 70s and everything.
Oh, God, yeah. That was pretty cool, to be fair. I wonder if we've still got access to it. That would be fair.
No, I don't think so. Maura, very good evening, sweetheart. I thought it was a spot. What? What's a spot? I'm getting confused now. Not that that's hard. Drink the coffee before it goes cold.
I've got it.
Oh. Heavers. Not going digital. Was Ian in before I came in? Model Lives and Bar.
Say again.
Was Ian in already or not?
Yes, yeah.
Only coming magazine, I think, is Hornby magazine. They will start building series on YouTube. Then you have to pay via the magazine to see the rest of them on their own website. Other mags don't. So yeah, Rail Modeler, we've actually been able to see that. But I know it was off some website. I can't remember which it is now. It will probably be on the app history. I'd rather have a hard copy. I know it's a hard one because like us when we were out and about, it's handy to have.
Yeah.
And like for me, because it had so many years ago, I could try and look back for references. Never got to that point now. We maybe have to get one for a couple of months. I don't know. Travis Stubbs, season greetings, one and all. Season greetings to you too, darling. Oh, coffee today, not half a stormtrooper of whiskey. No, coffee today. Might
Yeah,
be
the
different New
safe
Year's
option.
Eve. Dara's Locomotive Shed, very good evening, sweetheart. And Travis Stubbs has been a member for a year.
Why?
Thank you very much,
why?
Trevor, darling.
You strange person.
Yes, you mad person. Making most of the marketing Dan Hornby videos. Kind of a bit, I don't know.
What's that?
This, with Dan saying they're doing like a building series, but yeah. I go to my local model shop and troll through all the old magazines. Has 5p each in some boxes, up to 50p in other boxes. I'm trying to think what it was.
What's that? You're going to miss the comments.
Was it Pocket Mags?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, I subscribed. There was something we had in it.
I'll have a look on my app history because I had it on my phone, didn't I?
Yeah.
If I can find my app.
But it literally brought all the old ones up as well. Good evening, Trevor. Yep, Alan Reynolds. Good evening, darling. Hope you're keeping okay. But actually quite a nice view there, other than the electric wire. That actually looks pretty cool.
Still got to do something about that hole though.
But it is showing the scene coming together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I might as well flip it for those that have just come in. But Rob's left the camera like that, and that'll make an amazing picture when it's all sorted, I think.
Yeah, but the lighting's all wrong as well.
No, I get that for now, but it actually looks pretty good. It kind of looks like a dusk evening. Light's starting to go.
I think you're stretching your imagination there.
That or my eyes.
Yeah, that too.
But, no, I said to Rob the other day, I'm actually quite happy with how realistic it looks. Airflow mode, but it seems to me a bit counterintuitive. If trying to get people into LB, snag a subscription, watch a video series, yet the model Railway Guy done a few build series exactly the same. Same techniques. Oh.
Oh, we love that model railway guy anyway.
We
don't
do. And he's very down to earth, I've found.
He's a lovely bloke.
Despite how many... he's one I would love to meet.
Yes. Yeah.
Do we actually know his name? Does anybody actually know his name?
I don't, to be honest.
Anybody else?
Okay.
If you fill it with... if you fill that hole with cotton wool, it will look like a cloud. What is your feelings, Rob, on cotton wool?
Go forth and multiply.
He doesn't like it. Even me saying a word and he don't like it, apparently. Can't even look at it when we're in work.
And if anybody types it in the chat,
Well, that's not bad, because you're not having to say it.
I'm going to moderate them.
I just don't get it. How can saying a word? You tell me that my fear of spiders is illogical.
It's not a fear.
Yeah.
It really isn't a fear.
That word that shall not be named, you can't deal with.
Just sets my teeth on edge. What little is left of them.
Yeah, but like how?
I don't know.
Spiders set my teeth on edge.
No, they don't. They make you scream
Yeah, because the way they crawl.
and swear on live streams.
No, you said yourself he was aggressive.
I don't know which is worse. You flashing the mountains on a live stream, or you swearing on a live stream because of a spider?
Do you really want to ask the group? Because I think we know which the answer will be.
Yeah, I know which they prefer.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's not do a vote on that, shall we?
Or as Mark says, my nicely shaped bumpy bits, because I've always given him that.
Yeah, that's Mark's prize.
Well, that is. We will ask that Mother Railway Guy his name when he does his next members Q&A. I honestly don't know if he's ever announced it.
I suppose his close friends know his name, don't they?
Oh no.
I suppose he doesn't want people hunting for him on Facebook.
Possibly. All you need is a space helmet, Grace. Huh?
Space helmet?
Because of what I'm wearing. Well, it does look a bit actually, doesn't it? With the way my jumper's puffed up. Looks like I'm wearing a freaking... Look, how it is round my head, Rob.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I need my space helmet and I'm in my space suit. Huh? A friend of mine used to keep tarantulas but would flinch away if I waved a tomato at him.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Although, funny story talking of tarantulas, one of my flatmates, when I lived on my own, bless his heart, would take me shopping every week, because obviously, you know, flatmates, Rob having to drive and come pick me up, yeah. He has tarantulas, and spiders kind of interest me. They do, they're beautiful. However, up close and personal, no chance. Pardon me. I get in the car to go shopping, and he goes to hand me this thing, and I'm like, whoa, because what it is. I thought it was a live tarantula. No, it was cool, but I couldn't touch it. It was a tarantula shed. But he did get me for... I literally threw it across the car somewhere. It's like that video I've seen on Facebook of that guy who's going to eat it and he's like, ugh. That was me. Well, if we ask a question in the chat about Doc Cotton, with the way these streams go, we can be on any subject without much direction. I don't know why he's like it. It's, I suppose, look at Chris with his mate with a tomato. We've all got different things we don't like. Joseph. Oh, okay. I've just never heard him mention it, so I wasn't sure. I doubt we'd ever meet him though, because obviously we don't go to the big ones, but don't fight once. Don't fart once the helmet's on. No, that's not a good idea, is it? But now you said it, I see what you mean. It really does look like a spacesuit, and I'm ready to go take off. He volunteers at the Spa Valley Railway. Oh, okay. No idea how close or near that is to us, but I think it's down south, isn't it? It was good, however, it was busy, and while it's a good idea to have the kids driving the trains, it's also annoying as every time one comes past, you get blocked by another child's parent and a team member. What was that, Trev? Mind you, he was allergic to tomatoes. Ah, okay, that's a bit different. I don't think Rob's allergic to cotton wool. Mind you, yeah. It's amazing how they shed spiders. Exactly. And give me a snake. If I found a snake in here, I'd love it. Absolutely love snakes. I wish I'd kind of got my mum's fear, because she snakes, my dad spiders. Because you see spiders more often than you see snakes. So, you know, I've had a big boa on my neck and everything as a kid, so... You know, give me snakes any day. I absolutely love them. It was good. Yeah, I'm reading the same comments again. Grace doesn't do big ones. How do you know, Timber? Here's yeah. My brain is just like bleh. Just south of London Spa. Yeah, so nowhere near. Beware the purple haze. Yeah, there's always going to be purple everywhere, isn't there, bro? Including my coat. New Junction Richard! Hello, hello. How are you keeping, darling? RGJ Trains are about making tracks. Ah, sorry, Trev, darling. Busy task, says Richard. You did not have to go driving a train then, Trevor. I remember seeing a guy with a pet rat on his shoulder on the train between East Croydon on Red Hill on a Saturday lunchtime. Again, I'd have a rat. I'd have a rat. Just not them. It's, for some reason, I can look at them as soon as I start moving, and I'm a lot better than I used to be. Daddy long legs, I used to, but no, I can even get rid of them. If it's small and moves fast, or it's big, I'm still a wreck. No, I'm getting better than... What have you got?
Nothing. What? What? What?
I don't fancy chocolate. Yeah, I don't know, that, like, hole's non-existent.
You think I would?
Did you get the cream?
I've got the cream.
Ah!
I'm Garfield. I'm the cat that got the cream.
So, as you can see, we're still in Christmassy mode here, guys. So, I don't eat Yule log. Yeah, it's not something I'm a fan of. So, my Garfield has bought the Yule log and the cream.
Do I shake this?
Yes, I would.
Oh, I've opened it.
Give it a swirl.
Give it a swirl.
Give it a swirl. Oh yeah, it's a bit more. I might do some more on the TMD in a bit, but I'm just not prepped for it.
No, you prepped.
No, I know. I actually got up from having a kip at 7. Thank God.
Oh yeah, so I can have some.
Oh, you let me have it first. Oh.
Shut up, you tell. That sounded bad, Grace. What sounded bad?
Oh. Oh dear.
What? Yeah, that's why I didn't include those bits.
Yeah, is it not gone off? Did you try it?
No, smell it.
I'm not good at that. Try it. Because now I've done that.
Oh, so I've got to try it.
Yeah.
It tastes like cream.
Yeah. I wonder why it's done that.
Nope.
Driven by Rob bringing the food into the shed. It's a food indifferent tunnel tonight stream. Yep. Exactly. Well, we got the cream, so it kind of needs using.
You taste it? I think it tastes alright.
I don't know why it had that bit there. That's probably why you need to shake it. Shake, shake, shake. I'm happy. I got food. I got it. Grace is doing a Wilfred from the Bash Street Kids. I still need to finish my Nora Batty, don't I? Batting Nora, whatever way she is. Judging by Rob, yeah, read that. That sounded bad, Grace. Always leave it for you guys to twist. I'm driving mine right now. A Virgin 87 Pollen Drax, why not? New Junction Waving, I don't know if that was to you, Rob. Geez, how much innuendo tonight? Will shake it and bring the cream? Or was it Herbert? Something scraping and scratching under my floor last night, early morning.
Oh,
it shouldn't
Jesus.
be there, and I hope it's found its way out. Oh,
That
dear.
ain't good.
No. Anything goes in my shed, says Trevor. Ooh, something about eating logs, Grace. You logs!
Anything goes in his shed. Or rent to Travis for a party.
Yep. Leave the keys on the... What is it? Keys in the bowl?
Keys in the bowl.
Keys in the bowl. Has he got pampas grass outside?
What?
Well, that's how people used to signify. That's what they said, is people used to have pampas grass outside their house.
Right.
And that's why you would know that they were...
What, swingers?
Yeah.
Oh.
You never heard that before?
No, but I've had pampas grass in the garden. Pig to get rid of, that is. Absolute pig.
Oh dear. There's been major works in the immediate area which involved tearing out trees so the wildlife had to move. I hope that's all it is. Oh dear, and they've not decided to use your house. Although the one thing we got told was when they sorted the shed out, they removed the roof, and those who have seen Ratatouille, it was basically like that apparently. We weren't here, were we?
No.
But they said that
But
literally...
he crapped himself, didn't he?
Yeah, he said hundreds of them just all went. I think...
Up in that corner above the Abbott Junction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He was in that corner.
But we were never in here until it really got done, were we? So...
No, but how close to them? How close we were to them, all of them, when we were ripping bits out.
No, the roof had been done then when we started ripping it out, hadn't it? We didn't come in here until they'd done it.
No, we'd already started working there. We'd already started tearing bits out, hadn't we?
I can't remember. But no, it was literally, they said, it was that moment they all scarpered, which didn't help, is the house behind. Now that's cleared. That should have also then helped as well. So I've missed comments there just while Rob's eating. I'll leave mine for a minute because you don't want ASMR me eating. I fabricated moat housing for my old Hellion turntable, offered it up at my motor and the turntable this afternoon, and it actually fit installation tomorrow. Nice one. It's going smoothly for you at the moment, Chris, isn't it? I ever noticed that you hardly see a moth in the daylight, but turn on a tiny reading light, you get molested by one so big it sounds like a Chinook landing.
Yes.
Yes! Especially in the summer here in the shed, because obviously the door's open because it's lovely and warm, and you'll get all the flies and the little moths, and oh, it annoys me. David Green, hi there everyone, hope you had a good Christmas. Hiya David Dunning, I hope you did too. Fishbowl out Trevor. That's what I need for my head. Tomorrow's community post from RGJ that cream was not right. We're currently in bed trying not to sneeze and not sure about Tuesday's stream. There isn't a stream Tuesday.
Yet. New Year's Eve.
Oh, I don't know what day we're on anymore. Leave me be.
No, as I said, it tastes alright. I think it does.
It was just a bit lumpy, probably because it hadn't been shaked.
Sure.
Shaped because it annoyed you.
Catch up with the comments, Grace.
I got distracted. I'm just going out to cut down my pampas grass, says Lyndon. What was the sign of a swinger? Pampas grass, apparently. I think the newer version is for
the
pineapple.
worrying thing, it was his partner that planted it out there.
Yeah. I believe now the newer sign is pineapple because that big thing went viral last year. But if I'm right, it used to be pampas grass in the 70s and all that, apparently. Everyone takes the pampas grass out now, or everyone puts it in. Richard, you don't know. Love thy neighbour and all. I'm going to have to Google pampas grass. Pampas grass is like the big bushy one, I think it is. That's fluffy at the top, I think. And Simon, very good evening, darling. Hope you're keeping okay.
Yes, it is. It still is. The not so secret symbol of swingers.
Yeah, not anymore. Oh, this keeps skipping. Victoria is still a V. Huh? Oh, Grace, have you checked your messages? No, I haven't, Bri, because I kind of had tea and then went for a kip and, well, tried to and then did have a kip and got up late. Grace, what planet are you on?
When you figure that out, let me know.
No idea. Oh, my tea's empty. Saturday all day, I know the feeling. Ever since COVID, guys. To be honest, I was fine until COVID, and whether because we were working so much without days off, you know, and then life just, for us, for 2.5 years, life didn't return to normal. So I think partly that's why for us, is we spent 2.5 years out of any kind of ordinary routine, didn't we?
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, because people, yes, COVID was slowing down, you were getting end of lockdowns, but we were still working through it, you know, and doing all the travelling, living out of hotels, so it stuffed me up. And I never know, and now we've gone to, like, we have weekends off, now working on a Sunday. Again, that stuffs me up because our weekend is during the week, but it's not anybody else's weekend, so you go to think, oh, I'll call this person because, you know, it's the weekend, everyone's off, and they're busy. It just stuffs everything up.
You know, you checked my messages earlier. You could have switched the account back.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, I sorted out the shifts, didn't I? Had to measure, repeatedly, and think about the actual fit to get plan correct in Adobe Illustrator before I cut and draw the aluminium sheets. Don't start with V. Yeah, I'm lost on this V thing. Remove ceramic pineapple out of a window, says Lyndon. Who put this in? You or your partner? Because if it was your partner that did all this, I'm going to be asking questions, Lyndon. You might want to start asking them. Weird how Grace knows the meaning of pampas grass and pineapple. At least both don't go on pizza. Pineapple does.
Why would you not know the meaning of pampas grass?
I know, my mum and dad always told me because then they laugh at the neighbours that they didn't like got pampas grass. I have no one to offer any swingers and no guns, says Chris. Put a mini one in your window. Great Britain, that's important. Never mind the London BX. No, I'm lost. Even Cameron. Mary and I dug a pampas grass out, killed 2 spades and a garden fork. The root ball was massive. Rob said he'd done it and it was awful. London, I don't have a partner, still waiting to win the lottery. And John Penny. Hi, Rob and Grace. Sorry, I'm late. Urgh. Don't have to be sorry. It's come in and go as you please. But hello, darling. Sorry I'm late. Was catching up on the Oliver musical. Is that on telly or something? With COVID making you busy for 2+ years, when it all slowed down, is that the reason you pushed an already broken Rob down the stairs to relieve the boredom? No, our life hasn't stopped since then, Dan. That's the problem. We've not really had any proper days. We've not had a holiday since we've been together. Whenever we've gone away has been work, apart from April last year was the first time we went away. And that didn't even feel like a holiday because it was a quick weekend, wasn't it, for my birthday? And it was so busy catching up with everyone.
We have something planned though.
Yeah. So there's that. So we've not had that, but literally the last couple of years since we've fully moved in together and everything, life has just been manic. So I never know what day of the week it is anymore. I really don't. we don't exactly lead like a normal 9 to 5. Like some people have got back into... Oh, pardon me. You know, we don't have a normal 9 to 5 job. We don't have normal holidays off or bank holidays off. None of that exists for our job. You know, so all those normal things, and like, let's go out on a Friday night. Well, we don't have that because we're working. Or let's go out of a weekend. We can't do that because we're working Sunday. So, literally, all these normal things that most people have in their lives, we can't do any of that. Oh, I've got something in my eye.
Your eyeball.
I knew you were going to say that. V is from my latest video I posted on my other channel, visiting Virginia, Water, Vauxhall and Valley. Is there a debate? Victoria. Oh yeah, because you were up here, weren't you? Debate.
Yes, Simon.
Victoria, yep, as the fourth station begins with V, but officially it's London Victoria. Oh, I don't know, because locals will probably just call it Victoria, not London Victoria. When I went, I never called it, so as a southerner, I can actually help with that. If we went, it was Victoria train station. We never called it London Victoria. Or where you getting off in Victoria. Never called it London Victoria, if that helps. Oh, what on earth? Oh. So, yeah, that's my opinion in it, as a local at the time. So John Grace was late because she was doing her makeup. Right, with a face like this, ain't no makeup. I've even got a few hairs I need to pluck. Good, I remember how intense Christmas got in the store, Simon. Gateway, Summerfield, way back last century. I do appreciate the work involved, corporate stuff. So I haven't seen your video yet, Simon, but I will try it and catch it. Tonight it's a big clue, it's Saturday. Yeah, but saying that, we've had days when we're like, oh, sugar, it's Saturday, because we've spent the whole day not realising what day it is, Bride, to be fair. But it literally has all blended into one since COVID. I don't really, the days don't feel that different. Do they for you anymore? It just feels like it's all one big time.
That's because you're a white nose.
Are you telling me you feel back to normal now?
I don't want normal. I'm quite happy with chaos.
You just... if you still have your flat, put sand on the floor in the bathroom and have a cheap pool hotel on my cheek. No, flat went, Jesus, beginning of last year? Was it beginning? It was beginning last year. Yeah, because my folks come and stayed for Christmas. Used the flat. That was the only reason I kept it up till then, was so they could come up here for Christmas instead of having to pay for a hotel, because it would be cheaper. They actually paid the rent, because it was cheaper than having to pay for a hotel. And then the flat went in the February? No, it might have been the March, I think, because they came up once more, I think. But they actually paid the rent near the end because it was cheaper than a hotel. And so it went either last February or March now. London Victoria is for idiot tourists. To locals it's Victoria on its own. Exactly, Andy. I never called it London Victoria. It was always Victoria Station. Because you have the two lines for mine. Either for Victoria, then you'd have to change closest to get to Sevenoaks, or you could go to Orpington to Sevenoaks. When I'm working nights, I never know the day of the week it is. Yet Grace, I think that's where the debate is. Yeah, exactly. As a local, Simon, well, kind of local, it was always Victoria. And I know there are a few here that worked on the underground. Pete Delph worked on the underground, didn't he?
If I remember right, yeah.
Yeah, so he'd be able to say as well.
Andy, I thought Andy did as well.
Yeah, Andy, you did as well, didn't you? Because he did say London Victoria's for idiot tourists, locals it's Victoria on its own. Grace has cream in her eye. How do you know it's for cream, Bri? As tube maps say Victoria, and locals would say, oh yeah, the tube maps do as well, don't they? Duh. Andy, I'm a Londoner, so don't even think of debating it. Yeah, exactly. It's Victoria. You would be arrested for that. Andy, I have 1 or 2 hairs on my face and chest and back and pretty much everywhere else apart from the top of my head, says Chris. Does anyone own a Gauge Master Prodigy Advanced 2 controller at all? I'm getting a Ovla error. Nothing is on track, which could be creating a short. Works fine with 1 set of droppers, but collective, please help. Nothing wrong with a cheap hotel. Just make sure they don't charge for parking.
Or charge by the hour.
As soon as I put another set of droppers in, the errors occurs. Weird. Oh yeah, like Alan said, same here. Victoria or Charing Cross, no London mentioned. Isn't Blackfriars, isn't it London Blackfriars as well? Because again, it was just Blackfriars. So yeah, exactly. If you're local, you don't bother with a London bit because you know it's London. Did you see that funny short me and Mike did? Haven't, Lyndon, darling. I've not been on YouTube over Christmas. I've got to admit, I've not even replied to any comments on my channel, my Prescott Portraits, and I need to. 8 train stations across the UK. Cool, Victoria. Didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Would you like a crochet corner to corner blanket king size Scottish knit free of charge?
Why?
Yes or no?
Nothing wrong with blankets. Why?
My Scottish friend.
Oh! Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Shetlands.
What's I got to do with it?
Name of a person.
No.
T.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Sent from Scotland with love, I imagine. Never been arrested and breathalyzer stayed amber, so there. If you're local, remover London. Hope this has helped, Simon. Manchester, Victoria.
It's Netter's wool.
Oh, yeah, then you definitely do. Why do you even ask me?
Just asking.
No, that's... Don't be stupid. That's, yeah. That is quite sweet to think of you as well. So I suppose as well, I've called Manchester Victoria, so again, is it the local to Manchester? Don't call it Manchester Victoria. Now that would be the interesting question. Been Blackfriars to me since the 70s. Oh, it's me just calling up rubbish then. Andrew, Shortbread Express. Very good evening, darling. I think you're short, John. Try testing with the other meter across the point and see if you get any shorts. Not Victoria, it's just Victoria. So yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Maybe it just depends on your locality to which Victoria you just call Victoria. Huh? London, not London. Who said that?
Do you want me to jump in there while you eat that so you can get on with some work?
That would help. And then Paula, very good evening. I'm heading off to eat my chocolate Yule log. So Rob is going to take over for a minute.
I'm just thinking, they might want to see you actually doing some work.
Yeah. But no, that's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after, yeah.
Yeah, where were you?
Alan Pollock's just come in.
Ah,
Tracy! Hey, sweetheart! Lots of love!
oh, hello, Trace. No, I just sent her the link.
You haven't before?
No. Yeah, Tracy, if you want, hit subscribe on the channel and you'll get notified of
When she has
live
to see
streams
your
and
face.
videos and stuff. But you have to see my face then, Tracy. Everybody please welcome Tracy into the chat. She's a very, 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 very dear friend who I have known for, oh God, Tracy, 40 years.
Was she the
Yeah.
first girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 bloody years, Tracy. Me and Tracy knew each other, and Adam will know this, up in the Shetlands when I lived up there.
You couldn't say goodbye to her because you had to.
Diamond of a lass, and her mum was amazing. And yes, for those in the chat, and now Tracy is in here, she will back me up and she will understand. Tracy, there's a few people in here that have called me Roberto, and I've always said to them, with respect, not to, because your mum always called it me, didn't she? There's cantons as well, many centrals, not condom. Let's talk about Sheffield Victoria Station reopening. Whether it happens in my lifetime is debatable. Andrew Shortbread. Rob Grace, that not shortbread ice cream. Spot. Where are we? So if I know a girl here, I can call her Victoria, but if in London, Manchester or anywhere else, I have to introduce her to everyone as Colwyn Victoria. Yeah, exactly.
You're getting it.
John Piddy, thanks Chris. Is there anything you suggest? I was thinking of maybe isolating a section at a time, then adding the droppers a bit by bit to see if the errors come back. When he gets to Victoria, Australia. Yeah, true. Tracy Macadog. Thank you, Brian. Hi Tracy, I hope you had a good Christmas. Welcome to the chat. Hi Tracy. Johnny is very cheap over, £10. It's the process of elimination. Start at the droppers and work your way out. Yeah, without knowing anything about DCC myself, it is a process of elimination. You know, if you're just talking general electronics, is do things bit by bit to try and rule it out. But yeah, I was just explaining to Grace what Tracy's offered, and I'm going to embarrass Tracy now. I don't care, Tracy, because I love you to bits, but I'm going to embarrass you anyway.
Wait, you love another woman?
Tracy was my first love.
Exactly, that's even worse.
God, what were we about 14, 15, 13, 14 years old, something like that, Tracy?
Many years ago.
Yeah. My hair was a lot less grey, and I had a lot more hair as well.
Oh, it was me that made your hair go grey. This is quite sickly, isn't it?
Yeah. Make sure you have insulated fish plates on all the frog rails of your points, John. There are some fantastic, knowledgeable people on here, and obviously, if you're not already, John, jump over to Finnerton Central on Facebook as well. Andy, the plot thickens. Adam, keep digging, Rob. You know me. I don't know when to put the shovel down. Besides, it's these Scottish lasses. You know yourself, they're a special breed, aren't they?
Oh, so which Scottish lasses now you want?
Should we get some pampas grass?
Dang it! Well, I like Scottish men and their accents, so yeah.
Thanks for the laughs. Happy New Year from Ponders Ender. No worries, Bramwell. You look after yourself and hopefully catch you in the new year. Stephen, step away from the shovel, Rob. Hell no! So yeah, someone dump a link into the Finnerton Central Facebook as well.
Please fill in the questions. If you don't have a railway, please put RGJ. That way he'll know it's just purely for... Ooh, pardon me. Purely for bots. You always forget to say that bit.
Yeah. Richard, Rob, was pampas grass involved? Hell no, because Tracy's mum would have killed me. And Tracy knows this to be true. Tracy, you know if I messed you about, your mum would have killed me, wouldn't she? Perfect accent, Grace.
I did a Scottish accent.
Ah, didn't you ken you, Grace? Didn't ken. You don't know.
When did I do a Scottish accent?
I don't know.
I can do a Jamaican better than I can do Scottish, that's for sure. I go all Mrs. Doubtfire when I try Scottish.
Andrew, next stop is Rob getting a clip on the lug.
Oh, hello, Dee Dee.
Grace is getting a new patio, says Paul. All the best. Andrew, glad I'm single. It can be safer sometimes, mate. Thank you very much for sharing that, Simon.
Oh, Tracy, don't
Good
be
to
silly,
pop in.
darling.
Sorry, Grace, we were barely teenagers.
You got to him first. Technically, she should have rights then, because she got there first.
I know this is innuendo, and Tracy, I do apologise. I know you've never popped in. We do have a lot of innuendo in our live streams, love. She didn't get all in there first, no.
That's what another woman did.
I nearly said something and then I'd insult Tracy. I was just going to... I nearly turned around. Well, I will turn around and say, there has been a few since then.
Tracy, your turn.
And now Tracy's going to kill me. Tracy, we can never come to Scotland on holiday because you're going to kill me now. Dan, it's not just Scottish women, Grace. It's girls from with a Scottish lady. Then there's you, Grace, as Southerner, so Rob is like Sesame Street, and today's letter is S. Grace, when you were talking about Scottish accents.
Oh, I didn't realise.
John, thanks, Chris. Maybe this year I haven't put any on the point of them. Try saying beer can without sounding Jamaican.
Oh, beer can, darling. Have I raised
Andy,
some
don't worry,
bees?
Tracy. It sounds like you had the best of. Oh, Andy, you cheeky shit! Oh.
Swearing!
That was a reaction. Andy, you cheeky git.
And he just was having a go about me swearing, guys.
Oops. Grace, you should talk to Tracy to get Rob's secret. Grace does talk to Tracy. We've had video calls, haven't we, love?
Honestly, I've got a number. Just before I sing, go for it, painting. Daniel, have to go. You take care, darling. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Daniel. Careful, Rob. I'm never careful, mate. Rob, put the shovel down. No, Adam. Hell no. Is Grace trying to say that Trace has the salvage rights to claim Rob?
Gracie, is this
Salvage rights? How old do you think I am, Dan? Andrew, Bonnie wee lassie. She certainly was, mate. And she still could be. I don't know, I'm just... either insult you or insult Tracy. So I'm stuffed either way.
She is a bonny wee lass, yes.
Yeah, you take care of it, mate. Take care of it. Take care, mate. Oops. Andy 1, Rob 0. Yeah, tell me about it. John, I know I've read about frog points needing to have isolators on them. I never realised they need them on Intel Frog. I'll get some ordered and give that a try. 54 next year, aren't you, Rob? No, 53, thank you, Dan. The difference is I look 53. No, I look younger.
Oh, now you admit it. Now you admit it after how long?
Andy, there goes next year's Christmas. Yeah, too bleeding right, mate. You've already been struck off it.
I'm just going to have a...
And Andy's not getting our vote in next year's moderator awards. Rob, you want me to save your haggis? Are you calling me a haggis, or you want me to say? Are you saving a haggis for me?
Oh, save a haggis for us. Well, only 1 year did I.
I've never had that.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well, it depends if it's done right, because Mary...
It's okay, I've got to go. We'll join you again. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year to you all. No, night, sweetheart. You take care.
No, night, darling.
We'll have another video call soon, okay? You take care, love.
See, I have, because luckily... my headmistress Mary, who was Scottish, she always did Burns Night. Only 1 year was it awfully.
Tammy said you look 60, Rob. Yeah, well, Tammy's eyesight is obviously damaged considering who she's dating.
Yeah, this is true.
Nice try. Bounce back. Betty, I've been moderated.
That's why she's with you.
Shortbread. Oh, I'm with you, Andrew. Thank you, Tracy. All the best for the new year too. Thank you for welcoming her in, guys.
Well, you kind of went a bit tongue-tied there.
No, as I said, me and Tracy were dating as teenagers, and her mum, Netta, was an absolutely amazing woman who sadly Tracy lost earlier this year, and it was a little while back when I said I was upset about a few things.
You had a bad
And
week that week.
I did have a bad week. Lost a couple of good friends. And Netta was one seriously amazing woman. She really was, and she'll always have a place in my heart. She really will.
I think with all the loss you had at that time, she was the ice.
Brian, sorry, just been slobbered to death. Good. Andrew, I know Rob and Grace are 21. Love you too, Andrew. Well said. Trev, try vegetarian. Try vegetarian haggis.
Ugh.
What's the point? Well, I mean, I've not tried either, so at least I'm still under 40. Age-wise, Dan.
At least I'm 30. I'm nowhere near 40, Dan. Ha!
Age-wise, yes, you are, Dan. I'll give you that.
Mentally.
Well, I was thinking books-wise. Who's going to be a B1TCH? I'm going to do it. Welcome to Doggyland.
Oh, Brian, I've just seen what you've put. Do we want that?
Yes. I've already spoken.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You didn't get an answer from me, so we went to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bri.
Yeah, because you were ignoring it.
No, I was signed into the other messenger as well.
Oh, so you signed my phone out and your own?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm looking for shifts to put in the calendar.
Right. Penny bought one by mistake. Ah, okay. Well, as I said, I don't think I've ever had haggis. I do want to try it at some point. But I've got to say, one of Scotland's other well-known products is a favourite of mine, and that's Scotch. Can't beat it. Has to be proper Scotch, though. Depends on who you speak to Grace. Which Simon made you 10 years older? Don says no, true. Haggis here in the US. So you've got haggis in the US, Don. Chris, I actually have some shortbread bickies. We've got shortbread bickies.
We have shortbread bickies.
Tammy's popped in. I did not say that, Daniel. Dan, you might be under 40, but I don't. Look at you, look 60. Shots fired from Tammy. Well done, Sam. Nice to see you in the stream as well, love. Happy Christmas and New Year to you. Dan, I still can't believe that haggis can come in a tin.
What?
I didn't realise that. Chris, haggis is smuggled across the border from Canada. Oops, I've said too much. When they can catch them, obviously, because Adam knows that, haggis are difficult to capture in the wild. David, I don't know about everyone else, but I've eaten far too much over Christmas.
Yes.
Way too much. It's actually made me feel poorly that I've eaten so much.
I shouldn't have had that Yule. That was really sickly, that Yule log.
You could have... The proper haggis here is banned in the USA because of its ingredients. That wouldn't surprise me. And there are American products that are banned in the UK as well. John, I've just subscribed to your channel, Chris. I'll keep you posted. I've just found a pack of insulators in my supplies. I'll have a go tomorrow. And Tammy and Riley saying hello to everybody. Yeah, Tammy, if you're within arm's reach, feel free to whack him round the back of the head for all of us. One for everybody in the chat. And let's find out how many are in the chat.
And that's just people that are commenting.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, look.
Grace, I'll have a look how many's in the chat. Bear with us, Tammy.
30.
There we go, Tammy. You've got to hit Dan 30 times. Dan, awful, isn't it? Part of it, I believe so.
Dan is actually listed as Tammy and Riley. On ours it is.
What?
Tammy is on the end screen of videos. Tammy's membership name is listed as Tammy O'Reilly, not as Tammy and Riley.
Well, why?
Oh, I'm with you.
Well, that's strange
Oh,
because
32 says Wolf.
because that's copied and pasted from the Excel file that I download.
Weird.
I can change that right now. Since Tammy is on the end screen. Yeah, but it's what I've got downloaded, but I will correct it. And Dan, I might like that, Rob. And Paul says 32, and Tammy's going to do it 32 times now, Tammy. You'll have to start again. And if you want to video it, and then upload it to YouTube, and we can all watch it, Tammy. Adam, yeah, haggis and blackcurrants, hence grape flavoured gum and bubbly. 3321, hit the approval button, folks, thank you very much. But yeah, let's have a look at that. Where are we? There. Memberships. See your members. Download. Download. Open file. Let's have a look. Yeah, that needs correcting then. I can do that right now. Settings. Keep an eye on the chat just while I'm doing this. Swaps.
Oh, my brain's dead tonight. It really is. I think I'm overtired.
Correct that right now.
I think tonight's just turned into a chat, isn't it?
Channel upload defaults.
Where were we?
Where's Tammy's thing?
Yep, haggis and blackcurrants, hence
Tammy
grape
and-
flavoured gum and bubbly. 33, 21, hit the approval button, folks. Thanks, Grace. She doesn't have the energy to go again. You ever tried haggis, Randall? Tim Maslin, very good evening to you, darling. This has kind of turned into a chat one because it started by eating. And by the time I get everything out now, it's... Do I get it out? What are we finishing at 9?
9:30 at the latest.
Oh, okay. What are people happy to just chat, or do you want me to see you do something?
CD.
No,
You want
I'm
to see
tired,
do-
aren't I?
Where's OBS? No, not OBS. Da Vinci.
I make a day boiling an egg, Flymo. I got him 15 times. My arm went funny, so I had to stop slapping him.
Yeah,
Dang it.
take a break and start again.
Yeah. Get a butcher to make one. The proper filling is great. Yeah, like I said, my headmistress that did it, she always got a gorgeous one, except one year it was so peppery to the point even the Scottish people attending said it was just not right. But I think it's lovely. Never had haggis, want to try it, but I've tried a hag if that counts. And Ivo, good evening. So yeah, what do people want? Do people want to chat, or do they want me? I've got to get it out, but are people happy it's just a chat, or would you like me to see me do something?
Yeah, plant some pampas grass.
Just chat. If tired, it's between Xmas and New Year, so relaxed. And so all the shed's now warming up. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, as I said, I did check, and that's the way it's downloaded. But
Unless it didn't like that thing.
change now anyway, so on the next video it'll be fine.
Get it out, Grace.
Why is Chris asking you to get it out?
Because I said, do I get it out or do I just chat? Glad you had a quiet one, Brian. So yeah, that's 2 people. Get it out, Grace says. Bri,
I think you should get it out.
what could you do in your exosuit, Grace? You'd be surprised. That what at? Exactly, Richard. I'm wondering this too. You know, this is...
Chris is propositioning my missus.
Yeah, hi Grace and Rob, happy Christmas, and to you, Tim, darling, and a happy New Year.
Hey, Tim!
So we are now looking at doing a live stream on New Year's Eve. Have we decided what time, or is that what we need to ask everyone?
We haven't decided to do it. I said we were talking about it, and if it does happen, then it'll be probably about 11 p.m. to past midnight
Okay.
at the latest.
Get it out, Gracie. Everyone's wanted me to get it out. But now you said it, Andy, I really do feel like I'm in a spacesuit here. Sorry, get what out, says Richard. The TMD, of course. Make some pampas grass for the loud. You know what? I will have to, just for one house, I think. I will have to look at doing some...
That should be reasonably easy, I would think.
Yeah, I think I will have to. I'm going to have to cover that up as well, aren't I? That helps with this point in conversation, obviously.
I'm still wondering what Chris wants you to get out.
Well, everyone's now wanting me to get it out. So...
This ain't paid an OnlyFans. As much as these go. Anyway, I thought Gracious Mountains was a summer thing.
It is. And I ain't getting something else out. I'll get banned.
Yeah.
These are actually dusty.
They're not dirty, they're dusty.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Whereabouts were you on the chat? Grace.
Everyone was saying get it out. Got a wicked name, low relief, building top today from Top Trains. It's called the Codfather.
Oh,
We
nice
actually
one.
have a Codfather here. Everyone's saying get it out. We've started on the swingers again. Yeah, Pampas Grass being mentioned. You know what? I think for a laugh we should have a house with Pampas Grass in, don't you?
Adams resigned himself to the TMD. Jump in, thanks,
Okay.
Chris. Ava just ordered from Amazon, arriving tomorrow. Didn't have to pay, as I didn't realise I still had a gift voucher on there for my birthday, which is an unexpected bonus. I'm so pleased people can get help in here like this.
I need to make sure I ordered that actually.
Ivo, trying to build 3 model car kits at the same time. You sound like Wayne Model Builder. God knows how many kits he's got on the go.
Let's check that I hadn't ordered it already.
Is there an upside down pineapple on the shed door? Shed door? How can you see the shed door? The shed door's not in view.
Sorry guys, I'm just having to play.
Yeah, Simon. TMD. The mountains, dear. So couldn't resist that one.
Alright, I forgot I hadn't done that order. I'm doing it now before it's...
Is that still going to arrive on Monday?
Yes. I have 3 hours to do it, but...
Grace, put it on the pizza timber. Simon, dear. Tim, yeah, I needed one more to put a scene to get it when I saw the name. That is brilliant, though, isn't it, Tim? Chris pretending to be innocent. I'm not sure we believe him.
Right.
Andy, deer in the hills, but it's cheaper in the town. Ivo, 2 Mack AC trucks and a Ford Model T. All HO scale. Awesome.
Oh, I'm getting warm now. Getting all flushes.
So, Ivo, do you put those on a different channel? Are you building those on a channel or just offline? So, who thought of Edelweiss? Alan's got 7 different kits going at the moment. Jesus.
I'm awful with my kits.
Oh, we need to
order that thingy as well, don't we?
I just thought of something.
What did it hurt?
Me saying Jesus. We've heard of David, obviously. We haven't heard of the other one for a while.
I thought
we did.
Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
I thought Peter did send us a Christmas wish, did.
Andy, don't mix the parts, Ivo, or it'll be steampunk. Dan, can't believe Chris being innocent, but for years everyone believed reindeer fly once a year. Echo. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Oh, sugar.
That should sort it. No, that's not going to sort it. That should sort it. Sorry, guys. No, but I'll try and upload some pictures or videos during the build process. Cool. Now, we've got an echo. We shouldn't have an echo now, hopefully. Someone please tell us if the echo is still going on. I'm only showing one feed at the moment.
Yeah, well, you just switched it, so it's going to take a minute or so for it to
Sorted. Thanks, Dan.
match. Maybe should have weathered this before.
Nuts!
Nuts? Who's got nuts?
Andy wants to share his nuts, apparently.
You were? The nuts.
Chris, I'm a very upstanding member of the community. Especially when he's watching Brian's OnlyFans.
Top subscriber, aren't they?
I think that was Gav. Alan's shooting off. Good night, guys. Hope to see you soon. No worries, Alan. We'll see you next year.
Oh, come off it.
Or Tuesday evening. Echo has gone, but unfortunately makes you both sound further away from the mics. Oh, let me switch mics. Let's see which one's better. That looks a little bit loud.
One here.
No, I'm just looking at the feed.
Yeah, that's this one.
Scratch it for a second.
I just did.
No, it's this one.
How's
It's
it?
the big one.
No, look.
Don't do that too much.
Oh. Oh no,
it's
it is that one.
Thank you,
Tell a
guys.
lie. Okay, you were right.
Quick, someone screen clip that. The Mack trucks are identical except for the bed. The Ford is kept in a separate box. Dan, he shed his nuts with London Victoria. Andy doesn't like them dry roasted. Ow! Andy, they're jungle fresh, Dan. And nice in the palm of your hand, yeah? This chair's squeaking well, it needs oiling.
So this roof is going to be filthy, isn't it?
Say again.
I said the roof is going to be filthy.
Upstanding member of the community. Well, Viagra will do that, Chris. Adam, only way I can eat them, Andy. Even cashew nuts.
What, suck on them?
You had to go there.
What?
Dry roasted. Chris, I've always thought that the shed might look good with a black roof, creosoted to seal it.
I'm going to do this this dirty shade because I think it is going to get weathered and everything like that, but like people have said, the great thing is I can come back and...
Not a bad idea.
What?
Black.
So you do that now. I've started doing this.
No, see how that turns out. See how that turns out. Ivo, after the Christmas tree is banished to the attic, I can finish the testing of the Riverosty Crusty Boiler locomotive. Ooh! Look forward to that. Andy, I must confess to liking them greasy and salty.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Chris is on form. Chris, I don't need Viagra. I need CPR. It depends where they're pushing. Dan, I can imagine all the rude jokes Mav would be either blurting out or holding back on saying who's in the chat tonight talking nuts. Yeah, that's a point. Where is he?
Probably working, isn't he?
I'm going to message him.
Mav, you alive? Mav. We've got Barnabas in either.
He's probably out on the Baileys.
I was going to say that, or he's at the club, isn't he? Because it's...
On the Baileys.
Yeah.
Wherever he is, he'll be on the Baileys. But yeah, if we do the
If we do.
the short New Year's live stream, that's open to all. It won't be a members live stream. It'll be everybody. And Donegal Dad Rails in the house. Mark, welcome in, buddy. Hope you had a good Christmas and a happy New Year to you.
Put your keys in my bowl and
Yeah,
there
apparently,
you go, have fun.
Apparently the RGJ shed is now a swingers club. A jumper back. Adam's on form as well tonight. Robert, Grace, is that the new build for the horses? No! Dan, CPR, can't pee remotely. Yeah, valid point, Simon. You said Bailey's and Donegal Dad Rail shows up. Yeah, very true. But most of the roofs quickly turn green with moss.
Yeah, so I was thinking of laying down this first as a base because it would be quite dirty as well. And then I am going to go over with the green as well. To hopefully give it a bit of contrast.
Is it me or does that look brown?
It does quite, but I'm not finished yet, so hold off. It is like a browny colour, isn't it?
New build for the horses, you mean nay? I'm quite concerned as to why Donegal Dad is sharing emojis of pineapples.
Oh, he's joining in then. That's what the tights are used for.
They are, have a turn towards the chat. They are pineapples, aren't they, Grace?
Yes.
They are pineapples.
Yeah, but what gets me is it could be considered that way in the model rail. Because you use tights, you use makeup brushes. It could be a whole thing with this, you know.
Right, Mark, have you got your new loco out of the box yet? Andy, is that Mark's 5 gold rings? Or 1 brown one?
Nah, that's a star from the top of the tree.
Bit of a pain in the arse, though. Sprinkle some grass powder over the brown paint before it dries. That would create a mossy effect.
Yeah, we need to get some 1mm at some point because that's also what Martin told me for moss, didn't he, when I was doing my rocks.
Okay, not a problem.
You can create little tufts that are moss tufts.
Dan, well, it's fitting that Mark comes in the chat now because all the innuendos we already spoken, his name's shortened to Mark DD. We're calling him, etc., not knowing you're projecting your vision. What? Who was calling Mark a tit?
Huh?
Okay. Pineapple rings. There's also a good thing for pineapple.
Oh, you fudging...
You just spilt that everywhere, haven't you?
Shut up.
Another one for you, Brian.
I made a brown mess everywhere. That's not something that you want to be proud of.
Andy Mossbros. And Marilyn Mason. Good evening, guys. Hey, Marilyn, you alright, darling? So, come on, then. Who was calling Mark a tit? I don't recall that. Or is that another live stream?
I'm going to sneeze.
DD, double D's. Mark got it and Law. Okay. Chat's derailing. Ivo. Chat's derailing again. When is the chat ever on track? If ever. Marilyn's okay. PMSL, Grace knocks over the paint. Lyndon wants to know, is this part of the tutorial, knocking the paint over? Do we have to follow that?
Yeah, if you want. It actually makes it easier access so you're not having to go into the deep of the bottle, so go for it.
When you catch up with the chat, Ivo knocks over the paint and ignores the puddle. Oh, I'm with you, Dan, sorry. Timber, clean up on aisle 4. Flesh and Grace says Trev.
Thank you.
No, it's Dan. Look at what DD is daydreaming. And Captain Static's in the house. Hey, Mark. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Paul. Those who were wearing headphones have now gone deaf.
Sorry. Was that when I sneezed or?
Yeah. Chris, chat sometimes crosses into a parallel dimension. I'm sure of it. Not too far though, because we don't want to go sensible, Chris. Marilyn, hope everyone had a lovely Christmas from all at New Durham Junction. So we're talking brown paint and puddles.
Yep.
And pineapple and pampas grass.
Yes. It's a good night. Apparently.
That's what happens when you slip into the wrong hole, isn't it?
No, that's a bad night. I'll try it with you if you want, and then you can
No, you're okay.
change your
thank you.
mind.
No, you're okay, thank you.
Yeah, I thought so.
Exhaust only. In fact, I'm going to have a tattoo saying exit. No entry.
What, tattoo on your brown star? That's going to
Yeah.
work.
John, hi Chris. If 2 points are back to back, do I need to put an isolator there? I read online about the isolators needing to be on the V section of that point. And Victoria, says Chris.
Oh, how am I going to get that back in there?
How are you going to get what back in where?
My puddle, because it's quite a big puddle. And I
Oh,
don't
Jesus H. You're not getting that puddle back in there. You're not, Grace. Unless... Where are those 2 shovels I 3D printed?
I have no idea.
Okay. The weathering is looking good, Grace. No, it ain't, Chris. Richard. You are being way too kind there. It just looks like a puddle of brown paint.
Oh, he's on about the TMD actually, because somebody's looking at what I'm doing.
Lyndon, I've removed the pampas and pineapple. Do I turn off the red light as well? No, Lyndon, you can leave that on, mate. Just make sure you wear protection.
Yeah, we do think...
And the further you bend over, the less it hurts. So I've been told.
I don't know, I'm way now.
Yeah, Mark, just thought I would see if anyone notices me. Hope you're keeping well, mate. How's the missus? Robert, are you putting pineapple tree with the horses? No, Rob, are you putting in pineapple trees with the horses? Oh, right, no. No horses.
We have a pen. We have a pineapple. Pineapple pen.
Treat the points as usual, isolate... that's correct, John. Treat the points as usual, isolators in the progress. John, hi Marilyn, hope you're keeping well and had a good Christmas. Syringe Grace is a good idea.
Oh, have we got a clean one though?
No. I vote. John, isolate the pair as one section. Paul, Grace, just use your puddle of paint for the other side, yes.
Yeah, I just think there's actually going to be too much, because I made a puddle when I did the wall, didn't I? But
Richard, use a pipette. It would be a good idea if we had one.
I thought we did in the cupboard.
Shoveling brown puddles. It depends if they're lumpy or not, sorry.
Oh, you had to go there.
Lyndon, protection or pyjamas? Pyjamas with a hole in and protection.
Ah,
Mark DD, do you have a video on points for John? Dan, failing that, grab everything you know. Everything you know you want to paint brown and use the paint quickly.
yeah.
Richard, strange model railway talk. Yeah, and perfectly normal for us though, Richard. Timber, can we chip in for a bigger brush for Grace? Chris, if the point work is complicated, you may have to add single droppers to ensure the supply. That sounded so bad. A syringe is a suggestion for Grace. Oh, we got a clean one. Andy, get a blade and scrape up the puddle. Marilyn, I'm going to say goodnight everyone as I'm not feeling well. No worries,
hello,
Marilyn, thank you
sweetie.
for popping in, darling. Mark DD, the points are Pico Intel Frog and I'm using DCC. Lyndon, you mean wear the pyjamas back to front with a string and a hold of them? That's the one. That's it, because they can hold onto the string to stop you running away. I'm going to scar Lyndon for life, aren't I? He's going to find every pair of pyjamas he's got now that have got strings and a hole in them and burn them. Or the next time he puts them on, he's going to think of this chat.
Oh, so he's going to put them on and think of you, is he?
No, just think.
So at first it was Tracy, and now you want a bloke to think of you. Well,
Whatever floats your boat. If Lyndon wants to think of me when he wears his pyjamas, that's entirely up to Lyndon. I cannot force him not to. Lyndon says he doesn't wear any. Now there's a pleasant mental image for you guys. Lyndon not wearing pyjamas. And if anything will scar you for life, it's that.
now if I said I don't wear pyjamas, I doubt that would scar people. No, that wouldn't.
Lyndon, be gentle, I've got piles. Now I could go there, but I don't want to really go dark. Otherwise we will get censored. Ivo, are Pico Insel Frog ones wired like continental points are? Oh, fair goes. Mark's just said, John Penny, if you can tune into my live Thursday evening from 7:30, I can go over it for you. Oh, nice one, mate.
Aww. You're a big softy, Mark.
Richard, Sue's wondering what I'm watching. Is your missus not used to us yet?
Sorry, Sue.
Dan, Rob has cream for that, Lyndon. No, it's okay, Dan. I know you borrowed it to me, but I didn't use any, so you can give it straight to him if you want. Mark and Lisa. Hi, Rob and Grace. Just clocked in, heading home. I thought I'd say hi on the way. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well.
And a safe journey home.
Dan, you can get it from Works Pharmacy. No, I've still got those tubes that you gave me, mate, but I didn't use them. I mean, and all the hairs on the side of the tube as well.
Oh, you had to go there.
One good thing, I've not had any fall downs over Christmas. Does that mean you've not drunk enough, Lyndon?
Hi, Rob.
2 seconds, ma'am.
Sorry, I just been with Morgan. I think Morgan must have come to you.
Okay, I'll come and fetch him. Can you cut the comments, please?
Yeah.
That's coming up a bit. Thank you, come from you.
Alexa, drop out.
Let it splatter there for too long, guys. It's the only problem I find if you get it too wet, it then doesn't attach. So I'm going to have to leave that for a minute, I think. Do with that what you will, of course. Sarah's making slow but steady progress. She's walking around the house now with one crutch. I did her first long journey in the car yesterday. It was the first one since the accident. Oh, nice. Please give her our love, darling. I can't drink, lol, no blackouts. I'm glad she's starting to build up, though, to do a bit more, though. Mam should be walking around with a crutch. However, I bet Sarah is behaving a lot more than Mam is. And now I've got Pineapple Pen going around in my head, guys. Dang it, talks of Pineapple.
Has the chat got any cleaner?
No, that's not possible. Although Mark has said Sarah is doing well. She had her first long car journey yesterday. She's walking around the house with one crutch.
Oh, brilliant news.
I said I bet she's being more behaved than Mam, who isn't walking despite she should be. She even came back from physio and told us, guys, oh, I should be walking around with a crutch. Do you know where the crutch is right now, Rob?
I've not seen it for over a week.
No, it's in the same place in the kitchen, by the radiator. Unused.
Oh, that didn't surprise me. And that's Judy going bonkers.
Ow. I just hit my head again. I'm hitting my head a lot tonight.
No blackouts, Linda. Oh, that's brilliant. I was only messing, Linda. I did realise what you meant, mate. That is good news.
Right,
Please, she's getting better. Mark says, Bri, good to hear. Says Chris. Adam, that was quite challenging there, Mark. All the best wishes for Sarah.
Right, so I need to
Still don't know how long a recovery might take, though. No, I get that, Mark. It's like mine. Mine was supposed to be over and done with by now, but hey-ho.
You then fell down the stairs and got assaulted, so that kind of play to that.
No, really, please. Send her everybody's love in the chat, please, buddy. Dan, Grace, do you want mud spots on any of the countryside? Then can Dan put... Grace, do you want mud spots on any of the countryside? Then Dan some on... Nope. I'm reading that and I can't make any sense of it, Dan. Can you Google Translate that for us, mate? Tab, not Dan. Ah. Question technical. Can you fit a sound decoder into a loco with pickups wired but not motor?
Oh. Collective, do your thing.
Yep, everybody's been doing well tonight. So.
Yeah. And that's what I've always loved.
And this is why we say chat about anything.
Including pineapples.
Including pineapples and pampas crust.
I've got pineapple pen in my head, however.
You started singing it.
I know, I've got it in my head.
And Lyndon says yeah. Sorry, no. Timber says yes. It was Lyndon. That's the question, Rob. Deary. Brian says yes. I do need to adjust one of those buildings with the webcam as well, don't I?
Yes.
I won't do that on the stream though, because that's extremely noisy.
No, I feel like I've got to leave it alone. Otherwise I am going to stuff it up on it.
Dan, chat about anything. What's your thoughts on... Yeah, rag off, Dan.
Animal. Is that what he said?
No. You started that.
What?
You can, Lyndon, or buy a non-motor decoder. Brian says just not split chassis back from the main line. Thanks, I'm putting two Class 20s together. Thought it'd be better with one without the motor because it's hard to speed match them. Rob Cecilia says yes you can. Simon, there will be a station in the West Midlands on the Camp Hill line, going to be called Pineapple Road, currently being built.
Oh God.
And Trev has a pineapple corner for real pineapples. Save the juice, Trev. And if anybody don't understand that, just Google it. Or not. Depends on how open-minded you are.
Huh? That makes it sound like it's some weird stuff. It's not that weird. Jesus.
Can be for some. Alexa, turn off the train light. Lyndon, does your controller have a proper consist mode configuration?
Yeah, that's way above my head.
Yeah, it's gone. That's above my head too, if I'm totally honest. Lyndon, yes, I've tried, but that one is much slower. Mark, yeah, we managed to visit my family in Essex yesterday for the day, which was much needed and a good achievement for us both. Sarah's still having physio at the moment. It's good steps in the right direction, Mark, and that's the main thing, no matter how long it takes. I'm now 13 months into my recovery. Ivo, because that should do most of the speed sync. Again, it's above our heads, but I'm glad you're getting the help you can in the chat, bud. Bud. Why am I saying bud so much tonight?
Bird.
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 Why?
Bird.
Bird.
Why?
Weather. I'm still miffed about that telephone, you know.
I know.
If anybody remembers the Budweiser adverts from the 80s, I like collecting animated telephones, cartoony type ones.
He has Taz.
And I got one that was the chameleon, and it's supposed to have played all the sounds and everything. I still need to get that down and take it apart and have a look at it. And it didn't work.
Did you ever leave feedback?
No, because he just gave me a straight refund. He told me to keep it and give me a straight refund. Lyndon, I'll be trying it out on channel video, so fingers crossed. And Larry's in the house. Welcome in, Larry. Good to hear you. Good to hear. Good to see you even.
That's Larry!
What?
The conversation we had ages ago, because I was watching Orange is the New Black.
Right.
It said about knowing a Larry.
Okay.
And we said we didn't know a Larry. Would you actually know a Larry?
There you go.
Or
Right.
Sugar.
Brian, if
You
one
can't remember, can you?
if one runs slow, it might need a service first. Adam, my daughter is still getting over the accident she was in, still causing pain. That's the problem, innit? Especially when it's bony. Chris, I had the chameleon telephone and my ex-missus still has it. I think this one, Chris, was, I know.
Copy.
It was a copy of the original. But I was hoping that it would work, but it doesn't. Larry, how many people here got trains for Christmas? Lyndon. So back to Grace. I put the paint on and then wipe it off. And Larry saying Merry Christmas. Ivor. Finnison, that should be the first thing to do, especially if they're the same manufacturer. Simon. Bird. Wise. Damn. I've got that stuck in your head now, haven't I? And you can picture it. You know you can picture it.
Yeah, you can picture the frog sat there and the background of the wildlife noises.
The swamp.
The swamp noises, yeah.
Adam, no whole trains, but a Merry Christmas, Larry. Hi, Larry. Yes and no. I did buy one at Christmas, but can't pick it up till next week. Mark, that's not good, Adam. Hopefully she covers a bit more soon. That is the only problem when it comes to orthopaedic stuff. You've got a slow recovery, and even years afterwards you can still get pain.
Cold, wet. That's not going to help. And what have we had the last few days?
Chris got a Bachman class 25 and a class 20. I have a transparent telephone laying around here with coloured lights on it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I've got a few Garfield ones, obviously, but I've also got the Tasmanian Devil.
Oh, I love him, but the problem is they don't work anymore.
No, they don't, because it's all gone to voice over internet protocol.
That's the problem. We actually used to have Taz downstairs. Well, I think they saw him actually when we've done lives in there.
Larry, I was a good little boy. What did you get then? Morgan, no.
I was just thinking that.
Morgan, no. Come here. Come on, up.
Morgan.
Up. This side, you Wally. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. So you made it more awkward for yourself by going the wrong side.
D-head.
Simon, what's up? Tammy and Riley's back. Have you rested your arm now, Tammy? I bet it hurts after those smacks. I hope you smacked him. I hope the final smack was a good, proper go at it. Lyndon, I thought I was smart and bought some sound decoder 8-pin for class 20. When I took off the body, it was 12 pins. Oops. Chris, I do have an old GPO red telephone with a modern socket on it. Cool. My mum and dad, it's now buried as part underneath the stairs.
I'm going to say I'll never see it, will I?
Has an old Bakelite telephone.
Your dad being photography, it's a shame he never took a picture of it.
Yeah.
Before he buried it, like.
You got one, didn't you, Larry? A new model locomotive. Ivor, you can put a pulse to tone converter on it to make it work. Will it? Because we've had major issues getting a phone to work with the router. Larry, I turned 62 in March and I'm having fun. Best way to be. Richard, my Blackfire with steam generator is on its way. Sweet.
Ooh. That sounds a bit nice.
If I do that box, there. Tell me around not much. Well, if your arm's not hurting, you didn't hit him hard enough. You have to go for another. Well, you can go 27 now. Do another 27, Tammy. Richard, Brian, looking forward to it. Oh yeah, Brian, are you doing your monthly waffle next week? Because the reason we're asking is, if you're doing your monthly waffle, we might take that weekend off. Adam, I'd love to have my gran and granddad's old phone, even if it means new internal. The phone was a classic. That's the thing in it. You'd love to do a modern conversion with the same body, wouldn't you?
But that's the only problem with these phones over internet, because also now you get a power cut your stuff, where before they used to word, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a
Some of
completely
them.
separate issue.
Yeah. So you'd still have a phone.
Well, unless there was a power cut in the town where the exchange was.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10 you'd still have your phone.
How good was the 86? Mark, I've got a couple of bits for Christmas. Hopefully I'll get a quick update out soon, providing I can get the time to do it and my computer plays ball. Oh, David, I have a decommissioned underground driver's emergency handset. No good for anything now, I'm afraid. Oh, that is cool. That's the sort of thing I love. Lyndon, I went on a TFW Class 231 and 756 today. Very smart and smooth, but the seats aren't comfortable. Larry, Norfolk and Western Paragon for Santa Claus was good. Dan, sent you a few links, Rob. Yeah, I'll have a look in a bit, mate. On the 4th. Okay, mate, well, I don't know if you want to start yours later if you want, or end it later, it's up to you. I think we might take that weekend off then. For the live stream, I mean.
Especially because we're doing like a New Year's Day one,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Timber, you can get a UPS for Vodafone so they work in a power cut. True. Dan, can't believe Brian making us wait all year and then till next year to watch a waffle without waffles. Ah, but we had waffles, didn't we?
We have had a waffle with waffles.
Yes, we have. Adam, yeah, it's a nuisance, Grace. Even the mobile phone masts went down here during the power cut we had here during the storm.
Yep.
Jumping, sorry, Grace, don't think I answered you. Oliver the Musical was on Channel 4, and I think it was last night. It was one of Holly's favourite musicals. If I recall, I've actually recorded that.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Later.
Richard, looks great. Not ran it. It's still in the box. Timber, that won't work if the router or street level infrastructure is without power. Yeah, like going back to if the village where your exchange is, if that is without power, you are kind of stuff.
No, I dread to think now that this farce is coming out, how quick my mum and dad's internet would have been, because our exchange was literally, you know, that walk from the park out to Main Road.
Doesn't mean jack.
That's the telephone exchange.
Doesn't mean jack. Where was the exchange in Valley?
Don't know.
Next to Spa.
Was it?
Yes. Where was my house?
Near Spa.
Yes. Do you know how long my line was? 2 miles. My line had a 2-mile route to get back to the exchange. So no, it doesn't mean anything.
I believe ours was pretty good.
You believe nothing, Grace.
No, I think I was
No.
told.
Trust me.
I don't know.
You could have a house next door to the exchange. It doesn't mean that your cable goes straight from the house to that exchange. True, however, it works when you don't pay the electricity meter. Stephen, sorry guys, was away helping Mary with the laundry. No problem. Exchanges will have UPS. Yeah, only for a short amount of time, mate. Dan, electric meters work better and cheaper with magnet timber. And Moneybook's back in the house again. Hey, Rob and Grace.
Just let this dry, guys.
Simon, yeah, Spa with Subway and Valley. Yeah, that's the one. And the telephone exchange is, well, bar the car park is next to it. And if you stood outside the Spa, you were facing the post office, and my house was behind the post office. But it was a 2-mile line.
What a nice house that, wasn't it?
The 120-foot garden. Same in around. I'll be right back. Just have to jump over TT, jump on a live there. I'll be back when I'm listening from Dan's phone. No problem at all. We're finishing in about 20-25 minutes, Tammy. Obviously, this is due to working in the morning. Hi, Mark and Lisa. Hi, Mark. How was your Christmas? Dan, I've seen a few red phone boxes converted to book libraries by locals for locals. Yes, and they also use them for the pad systems as well. Right, to those who didn't know, the shop is not open now until the 16th of Jan. The line has to go to the exchange box in the street. Yep. But yeah, it was a joke. I mean, the village was barely 2 miles long, but it went to the far side of the village and then back again. Ivos, at Sodoy, you can buy the new ones with the right signals put to the wires. Evening, John. How's it going? Is that a Pico shed? Built the end gate? Yes, it is, buddy. Getting murdered by brown paint. Getting puddled and piddled on.
It is, actually.
And this dog's now fallen asleep on my lap. Are we tired?
He's kind of has, but hasn't had kips today, hasn't he?
Thanks for the link, Simon. Adam, yeah, seeing that down. You know you're in a good area seeing that sort of adaptation. I still think they would they would be better with defibs in over than books, myself personally.
It is a nice idea with the books.
It is
like
a good
you
idea.
said, it's defibs are the best, but do they have the funding for it?
Yeah. Well, 600 quid for a defib these days.
Yeah, but is there a sense of community like there used to be?
Yeah.
No.
Chris, that Pico shed is a bit elderly now. I know, I just built one. That's why it suits us, buddy. Rob, telephone exchanges have UPS in the form of diesel backup generators and can run for days. Round here. I know when we've had power cuts in Valley, we lost the telephone line completely. And that was before it was plugged into the router. Dan, there's a defib in the centre of Alcoa in the school grounds. Pointless as all the gates got locked up and the fences tempo high, so no chance.
Yes, I remember
Dan,
you saying.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned to you, you need to find out if that is a public access defib, because if it is, if it's listed as one, then there shouldn't be anything blocking access. And if it is listed as one, you need to make a complaint.
Yeah, because you phone ambulance control, go and get this defib.
And you can't get to it. Oh, but most consumer meters in the Netherlands don't use power factor to calculate. So you can put a messy signal on the count circuit and mess with the detection. Oh, cool. Even rural ones only have battery UPS can run. Yeah, not this one in Valley, mate. Unless they've upgraded it recently. But when I was living there, we had a power cut. We didn't have a telephone. Alan Reynolds. Hello, matey. Oh, okay. My New Year's resolutions are to do more travels in vanity and cheap flights, more mad parties with my crazy friends, restart my drawings and artworks, and do anything else that's fun. Happy New Year. Well put. John Penny. It was good, thanks. Willowbrook Junction Sainsbury's missed all our frozen foods after delivery, so ended up doing last minute co-op. Just eat order. Jesus. At one stage I thought it would be pizza instead. Oh, look at Katie.
What? Oh, yeah, with the turkey.
Yeah. Linda, there's a defib on the fence of our local cemetery. Did make me laugh. Yeah, possibly a bit too late for those guys. Ivo, 3 hours max here. If the back end is out, you still get a signal but can't do anything. Adam, indeed, Adam, good on you, sir. Here's all the best travels and rads. Alan, this the chucked up place for you by the station. Anytime you want to visit, we'll come to you, mate. Oh, nice one. Dan, it is listed as public access DPIB. Complaint already been put in and was apparently satisfied as the council said it's a public school. Still locked up behind a 10-foot fence.
Wow. Unless they have a code that in an emergency they do maybe pass out.
Yeah, is there code access to this through this gate, Dan? Or is it padlocked? Because if there's code access, then ambulance control would be able to give the code out to anybody needing it. Whereas a school here, during the day at least, the DPIB's on the wall outside the front, and it's not coded during the day, not locked during the day.
Isn't it?
No.
That does make sense.
Close one, John. We had Chinese this year. It was a change and no one had leftovers. Someone else I heard on the radio, they bought an Indian the day before, and they heated that back up for Christmas dinner.
Well, this is the thing. If you're on your own, not got a huge family, you do kind of do it different.
Oswestry Road, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. I hope you had a great Christmas as well. Dan, not as bad, Lyndon, as McDonald's with its advert for extra crispy chicken burgers next to the crematorium. Padlocks, not coded gates, all locked all day and all night. Well, you need to get the complaint, carry on putting those complaints in, and make sure it's not listed on the PAD website as well, or get it delisted, and possibly contact ambulance control because they need to know that there's no access. I think Network Rail missed a trick by not converting obsolete signal boxes into viewing platforms for train spotters. It's not a bad shout.
Then it's the upkeep though, that's the only problem, isn't it?
Donations.
But there will be people that ruin it.
Thanks to my food delivery drivers do an amazing job, so I didn't complain. It was harder getting hold of Sprouts though, funnily enough.
Really? Sprouts everywhere?
We got Sprouts. We got Sprouts with a bag of Sprouts for 7p, didn't we, from Morrison's?
Yeah. Where are the Flopsy?
They're there. I can't.
I can't reach
Other
your
side.
leg.
Did you watch Wallace and Gromit on Christmas Day? It was freaking awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we decided to watch The Wrong Trousers first, so it actually made him. I think someone suggested that in last week's live stream. We watched The Wrong Trousers first, and then watched that, and it was brilliant. Yep, Simon loved it. Mark, if you do ever visit this way, please can you let me know as well as Alan that you're coming. Oh, there goes. Jeez. John, one woman I delivered to had 11 bags of Brussels.
Wow.
That would have been a windy house.
It's a bit excessive unless they really like
John,
Sprouts.
Wallace and Gromit is one of our favourite programmes, Simon. Chris, will do. Mark might visit in March, April time. Alan Reynolds. Yes, Adam, if I get north of the border, I'll come and find you, sir. Thanks, Chris. Yes, I might get your way again, but I do invite you to the southeast. Or was it you, Timber? Yeah, I thought it was you. I wasn't sure. But yeah, I watched The Wrong Trousers first, and then that one. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. But I did enjoy that little nod to the Ponticellit. Dan, good shout on the signal boxes. Unfortunately, it's access that would be an issue. Even with defined path route, we still need PTS as the boundary, plus how quickly homeless would use it.
PTS?
No idea.
Yeah, I was going to say we know PTS is something completely
Adam.
different.
Brussels till Easter. Wind till September. John
Problem
Penny,
is I've got to let these dry now.
I wouldn't want to be downwind of her after that. Jesus, no, you wouldn't want to, would you, John? You wouldn't want to live in the same street. Although Morgan did have a couple of Sprouts with his Christmas dinner, and It wasn't till the night after that he decided to let one rip upstairs that stank the place out. Simon, the Pontecillus we've seen was brilliant. Yeah, as I said, it wasn't the right amount of arches, and obviously you had the hills in the background and everything, but they did say it was a little nod. Mark, that'll be cool. Chris, my birthday's the end of March, if that helps sway your decision. Dan, I was watching the new Wallace and Gromit film at midnight. My 4-year-old woke up, watched with me, and now watches all of the films every day since. I've also recorded Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yes, because we haven't seen that one.
I know.
No, I mean we haven't seen that one. Is in this year.
Wallace and Gromit was great. There was a J-72 pond train feathers escaped on, but it was the best thing since Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Episode 5 was better.
Yeah, we actually saw that advertised. I meant to say that to you.
Yeah. Don't know. Like I said, we've got enough. She said she must have loved them. Jesus. Timber. If you check the content of the emergency kit on small sailing yachts, there is a pack of sprouts with self-generating wind in case of being calmed. Welcome to the Windy City. Who sang that? Oh,
I don't know.
What was her name? I can't remember.
I don't know either.
Was it Doris Day?
I don't know. PTS, Personal Track Safety for Railways. Heritage Railways have always of them as main railways. Fair enough. PTS for us is patient transport. For God's sake, Timber. For God's sake, Rob.
That was Morgan.
Right. So, I do think on that, guys, because there's not a lot, you are literally watching paint dry now. I think we're going to call it a night. See how this comes out and what the damage is. This, for some reason, does not look as good. It looks rather streaky.
It still looks grey as well.
No,
It has
come
to
and
be
look
said.
at it and it doesn't look great, the back ones, so I think I need to do this one a bit more. That one doesn't. Let it dry. This is a problem. You've got to let it dry and then see how it turns out.
Let it dry, let it dry.
So yeah, I think on that, guys, we are going to call it a night.
Fry sprouts with garlic butter. Now, I've heard about that, Chris, and I think it was walnuts, was it? Dan, Windy Miller was Timber's inspiration growing up. Simon, loved the Lancashire and Yorkshire border in the scene as well. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. It was. We like Wallace and Gromit too, and I thought the new one was good. And also the one there is more coming, because apparently this new actor's turned around and says they're not shutting the door on Wallace and Gromit, and the fact that Feathers got away.
Not everyone might have seen it yet.
Oh well, they've heard it now. Anyway, they're saying about the ending anyway.
Oh yeah.
Anthony says thanks for the stream. I can hear that now, Dan. Well, the damage is a muddy puddle on your cutting mat, Grace.
No, it got used. That's why I think this one didn't turn out as good, because I was trying to salvage the puddle. So let it dry and then I'll have to reassess it, I think.
Yeah. So just a quick reminder, we might be doing a stream on Tuesday evening to bring in the New Year's.
Depends how we feel.
Depends how we feel and depends if anybody actually wants it.
Oh, hey Ray, darling, I'm sorry,
Oh.
sweetheart. We're just calling it a night, darling.
Everybody, very quickly, please spam the chat with emojis for Ray and Tammy, especially for Ray. But yeah, Ray, we were just ending the stream, my friend. Because we've got work in the morning.
No, somewhere.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Ray? I'm trying to do it. Yeah, it's not really working with the camera, is it? Sending you our love. I think the only reason we recognise the difference, Dan, is because we literally watched for Wrong Trousers literally just before watching that one. I think if we hadn't have, then we wouldn't have noticed it. And as it went on, I didn't even think about it.
No. Don't apologise, Ray. Please don't apologise.
We're happy to see you, darling.
We're always happy to see you. We were just saying, Ray, to everybody, we might be doing a live stream on Tuesday evening to welcome in the new year, and we would obviously love you to come in onto that. And oh my god, look at the amount of emojis everybody's put in. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And obviously that started when Ray would prefer only typing with emojis.
It's stuck.
But Ray can now type very, very well indeed, but we still do the emojis for him.
And what I've noticed, guys, is because it went on the cutting mat, there is bits of
Oh,
rubbish.
Ray's building Lego.
Oh, nice.
Very quickly, Ray, what set are you building?
But yeah, because there was bits of rubbish on the cutting board, Rob, it's kind of added a bit of texture and muck to it.
Let's see if Ray tells us what set he's building. If he is building a set or he's just building random.
No, I think he got gifted a set for
Okay.
Christmas, if I remember right.
Mark, is anyone interested in me doing any more videos or possibly a short live stream at some point? Just do it! Do it, Mark! Yeah, nothing wrong with Lego. Exactly, love Lego. Legos for Trainline City. Ah! Oh, well, we're going to have to watch out for that then. So yeah, guys, keep an eye out for Ray's Lego for his Trainline City. Right, so we shall bid you all a good night. You are obviously more than welcome to pop into the stream if we do it on Tuesday evening. If not, it's not a problem. Family comes first as usual.
And have a happy new year.
And if we don't see you Tuesday, we will see you next year.
Yes, so also keep an eye, because we are possibly not
Excuse
doing
me.
a stream next Saturday. If Brian is, it might be our week off. So keep an eye for that as well. I need to do that.
So if our wonderful timer man can do his job for the year. If Paul's still in the chat, I hope. But thank you everybody for joining us tonight. It's been brilliant. Sorry if the innuendos went a little bit too far, but this is, there we go. There's Paul Woods. So we shall say good night, guys, and thank you very much. And loads of love, Ray and Tammy.